So it's been a while since we talked about a company called Root Insurance. They are a fairly large player, tiny when you compare them to the rest, but they have a lot of money and a lot of news around them as far as investments. So a lot of people are curious, should I invest my money in their stocks? And I actually decided to review them a few years back. Their design and thought process is pretty cool, where they focus more on the drivers that are good, they say, and the majority of their focus isn't the claims, isn't the tickets, isn't the credit score, it's the driving score. That's the way the industry is going in general. So does Root have a place in the industry still? The reason I started making this video was because there was an article that just came out where they're laying off 300 employees. I hate to say I'm right, but they fall suit with what I talked about like Lemonade years ago, where I talk about their debt is a rolling snowball and it's just getting bigger and bigger and they're about to crash. Well, Root not so much as Lemonade, because they have a specific niche where they're only focusing on the auto portion and not adding additional pieces. That's a smart move. Own your backyard before you move forward. The part where they're laying off 330 employees is sad. It's unfortunate. They just had to cut cost, and it's because of the trends that are happening now. It doesn't help that they've lost over $400 million year over year. That's a lot of money. They have a lot of money being backed. They just got $300 million from BlackRock Financial, which is a big positive push forward. Their stock prices are probably going to jump up a little bit, but BlackRock is getting a deal. They're not just giving them the $300 million, they're doing what's called an SOFR. I actually had to look it up. It's called a Secure Overnight Financing Rate. BlackRock could potentially get returned over $27 million in return for that loan. Pretty powerful, but can Root keep up with that portion? Personally, I don't think so, as far as my personal opinion. I think they have a really good program. I think they're in a lot of good states. I think a lot of people join them because they're all tech. There's no salespeople. It's just an app. As a tech company specifically joining the industry, I think their tools are powerful. Shoot, I want to get my hands on something like that to quote through my companies. It would be an amazing piece to have, but I think they're starting to find that the industry is a little bit different than as expected. I'm not going to claim I know it all. This is 100% opinion with Root and my experience in the research I've done in the past. Once again, I think that because their technology is so powerful that they're going to have an opportunity to either license it, which they're actually starting to create independent agents. I would love to try it. However, I'm in Michigan, so that's the X for most of those companies. And I would love to see those pieces. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are in the comments below. I'm curious, do you think Root is going to make it as a company in general? Do you think next year they're going to be profitable? It should be a lot easier of a year now that they've got some of those what we call black swan events out of the way, where the majority of their customers had major claims. I think they're going to grow a little bit. I think they're still going to lose a lot of money. And I'm curious to see what you guys think. Let me know where I'm wrong or right. If you're a consumer and you're here to get advice on just general insurance and you're looking for discounts and the best deals, the must watch is my discounts video, where it's going to go over all the discounts that are offered and the different savings that you can go with, where Root could be a fit. But in general, you got to check these guys out. This is probably one of the best videos that you'll watch all year. I'm Mark with Think Insurance. I'll see you in the next one.